Who's the baddest man in New York? Brother, there he is.
We just shook up the world.
Oh, my guy. Oban Elliott, look at you.
Wow.
I keep saying it all day.
What's the deal with it? We got some.
Please have a seat. We have a lot to discuss. I keep saying it
Bisping's,
all day. I keep saying, who's the baddest man?
Who's the man in New York City, brother? Oh, amazing.
Oh, fucking
Come
man.
on, man.
Congratulations.
Thank you so
Congratulations. So happy for you.
Thank
well
you
done.
so much, mate. Oh, wow. Wow.
You're
What
buzzing.
can I say?
Please have a seat. Have a seat.
Let me rip this off.
Okay. Look at
I
you.
call the shots, dude.
Yeah. And hey, we're going to double dip. I told you I was bringing some Canadian beer as well. We're double dipping.
Oh,
we're double
gonna have to, yeah, right. Well, you have one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get. You
You
did the thing.
We're doing it. Are we doing it here?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
This one first or yours?
I want to go with your one.
All right. Canadian beer. Yeah. Try not to get the thing wet. Cheers. Have you had one yet?
No, I'm about to taste it.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, that's like
What is it? It tastes like the Great White North.
orange juice in the
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Hey.
Oh, we're
We're double fisting. Wait,
we'll do
by
it.
the way, tell the world what you said. You said I'm gonna bring you 0%.
Oh,
You thought I was a little bit a wimp, huh?
No, I didn't know if you could drink on the job. I went too sure, bro.
I told you I'm the boss.
And that's true.
the fucking
yeah,
boss.
yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Brother.
Yeah, to Wales,
Cheers.
to victory,
To world
to
domination.
50 G's,
50 G's.
to 3-0 in 2024,
Brother.
to the
to-
Rookie of the Year,
100%.
to fucking 2 years ago flipping chickens at Nando's,
And now we're sipping.
and look at you lighting up the world's most famous arena, huh?
Drink it in. Drink this
we
moment
go.
in.
Cheers.
Wow. Cheers. Wow.
That's nice.
Yeah, Bisping was right there.
It's like the first thing he's been right about in like 5 years. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Bootlegger Bisping, I love you.
Look at this. I love this.
Look
I
at
love
that.
this.
Look at that shit.
Wow. Thank you. Ariel, mate, what the fuck?
How did you do it? How do you feel? What do you? By the way, you're some. Yeah, there it is. You're some young man from Wales, and you just fought at the world's most famous arena. You stepped on Muhammad Ali's scale, right? You did that.
I did. It was legendary before I even made the walk, Ariel.
Tell us everything. Tell us everything. Let's start from the beginning. We say goodbye on Tuesday. How was the week? How did you feel?
It was good. It was really good. You get hungry. You get a little bit more. What's the word? I say I got anxious, but I didn't.
Ornery?
It was the anticipation was
Yeah.
building. It was the best week. It was the best week, best fight week I've had. I kind of knew I was going to enjoy it when I got in there, so I took comfort in that. I took comfort in about what I was about to go and do, you know. And
You felt like you belonged.
100%, 100%.
You weren't just like I'm making my debut. I'm happy to be here. You're not taking selfies with everyone. You see John Jones, you're like, yeah, John, you're fighting on my card.
Yeah.
You know?
And well, that'll come out what me and Jones discussed.
Oh.
I'm sure. Right?
Okay, what'd you say? You said your team Sonnen.
Well, he actually apologized to me
Oh, really?
for the Chael slander. I said it's all good. It's all good. We'll get the Aspinall fight done, and he agreed.
Sure. Okay. So you made it happen.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll just get the contracts. I'm sure will be signed, but
Okay.
more or less. It is surreal, man. I saw this moment as well. I saw it all. I've never felt like that before. You know, before the fight, it was all kind of. It felt like it was always gonna go that way. I couldn't really call the finish. I thought I was gonna get him with a kick, but the punch, the shot, great shot.
What is that like when you connect like that?
It feels like you've hit nothing.
Really?
It feels like you've missed. Yeah, it's
It was
weird.
precise. It was perfect.
Yeah.
And it feels like you hit like air, like
it's
a
weird,
feather.
when you catch it clean. It's when you catch them clean. It's like I can't explain it. Yeah, there's no resistance because your punch kind of just you kind of take the jaw, don't you? You just take it. So it's like there was no. It didn't feel like I punched a wall because I obviously kind of, I don't know. It's a weird one. I'm sure everybody who's.
Were you
done
searching
the same.
for it? Like in your mind, were you like, let me get a fucking.
Yeah, I was setting something up the whole fight. I was just seeing what he was going to do, and that my corner actually said, "You've chewed his leg up. next time you switch your southpaw after the calf kick, just let that right hand go. You're gonna land it. And I kicked his calf. He went southpaw. I faked. I had a look. I went, fuck it. Boom. Got him.
And then just...
Yeah, and my uncle said each arm fist was 10 grand. Like, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so, yeah, look at that. You know what I mean? Felt good. Felt unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is like a dream.
What is it like to actually live a dream? To dream of something and then see it all come to fruition and almost turn out to be better than you probably dreamed? Because you probably said, okay, let me go fight, let me get a win, all good.
Yeah.
To do it like this, performance of the night on a card like this, with the 50 Gs, with your family there, to actually live a dream. Very few people get to live their dreams out, right?
No, and I feel like I'm a lucky man for the rest of my life. That moment in time will live forever. The money will get spent. You know, I'll retire one day. But that moment will never, ever, ever go away. So it's... Mate, I genuinely am like speechless about it. Like, I've not come down since I got signed to the Contender Series. I've just been like up there. It's all kind of just unfolding. And it just kind of takes, when you live a dream, I guess it just takes the limits off life. It just does. I'm just like, well, I can go wherever I want.
Why not be a champion?
Yeah, well, 100%. What's crazier, going from what sounds crazy? You've turned a chicken, tell them, yeah, I'll be in the UFC one day. I'm going to go on break. To being 3-0 in the UFC, big highlight reel knockout, me telling you I'm going to be the champion one day. What's more believable? You know what I mean? I can do this. I can, if I put my mind to it, I can do anything. Same as anyone really can.
Right.
But yeah, I can do this. This is wild, mate. This is mad.
By the way,
I mean?
Oh, it's unbelievable. I want to tell you about a young man. This is according to our research. William Gypsy Daniels. Are you familiar with this man? William Gypsy Daniels in 1923, February of 1923, according to our crack staff, is the last Welshman to score a stoppage at Madison Square Garden. He defeated Fred Clark. There he is. Look at that badass.
Wow, he's got a bit of a nose like me as well.
According to our research, now we've had Tommy Farr in the 30s, Joe Calzaghe, as we talked about, Jack Marshman.
Yeah.
But according to our research, and look at that shot right there.
He looks a bit like me. Do you think?
Maybe a long lost.
Yeah, it could be.
And he got the last scored.
He got the last
at Madison Square Garden. A Welshman.
And
How
it was
about that?
101 years later.
Yeah.
That's history. I've just made history. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, mate, that's in me. I did it. I did that. Me, little old silly me.
From where? Where's that town again?
From Merthyr Tydfil.
Crazy.
From nothing. Genuine. Not from nothing, because I've
just a small part of the world.
Yeah. No, nothing. I had everything. I had my family. You know, I didn't have nothing. But yeah. Madison. Do you know what I mean? I did it. But you could. Wow. Just talking about this, I never really like to. If I do any kind of interview, I don't really. Well, I never. Of course, this is just a conversation.
Sure.
This isn't an interview, so I've never thought about what I was going to say. So I didn't think about anything I might have said today. But you know, when I do think about it, what has happened, it doesn't feel real. Like I can't sleep, because as soon as I wake up and I realize that this is my life, that this is actually happening, I don't want to go to sleep. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. How many times have you watched it?
Just all over and over again. It just, and the commentary and listening to it all, and the every little moment of it, just amazing. Wow. Like, and isn't it mad how, like, I never got I didn't get a knockout the Contender Series. I've had a few decisions. I didn't get the knockout in my debut. It wasn't outstanding. Got a decision last time out. I didn't get the knockout, and it was because it was destined to happen.
It was building to this.
And I even stood in the blue corner, which meant my right arm would be raised, which is the same as the Statue of Liberty.
Stop it.
No, I saw it. You know, it's things like that, you know.
How do you have the presence and just the sort of like the calm demeanor in that moment to not lose your shit, and instead you're just walking around flexing?
Because I promise you, right, in terms of the fighting, the competition itself, I wasn't fully surprised, because if you put me and Bassil fighting in here, for example, and I did that to him, I wouldn't be surprised. I know what I can do, kind of thing. So, and I've done a really good job, I feel, lately, as treating these fights, especially after my debut. I was like blinded by the occasion a bit. Treating them for what they are. It's just a fight. Like if it was in the gym, it's the same as you take the gym, you put it in a cage, you put it in the arena. So when I did the actual the fight itself, and I landed the shot when I was fighting him the way I was, it kind of, it didn't look at that, mate.
I mean, geez Louise.
Yeah. Look at it, he's out there. There he goes. What, mate, and when I saw him going down, like, I did lose it. It was when the ref stopped. So after this, see, I stopped. I stopped. I was like, looking at, I went, oh, he's the fucking man. Do you know what I mean?
DC loved it.
Yeah. Just for that to be.
That was iconic.
How good was that?
That was amazing.
He landed right in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, it was
right in the middle of the ring. It was clean. A one-punch KO. Yeah, people have said the stoppage was a bit late, but I respect that, because if that was me going down, I'd want every chance to be able to recover and survive. Look at the fight I had in the Contender Series.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that, I was given the chance to survive as long as I did, because then I eventually turned it around. So, but imagine, that was as clean as a one-punch KO in the middle of Madison Square Garden. Boom, done. The scene is set, and I'm walking around. Mate,
it's so good. By the way, they cut to and there you are. Look at that pose.
Yeah.
You freaking nailed it. By the way, you nailed it all week.
Yeah.
You were nailed. There you are.
There it is again, mate. That's gone nuts at us.
You nailed it right there too.
Look at the scale, the Ali scale.
Oh, that's what they were using.
I give that a kiss.
Beauty.
And just absorb that, because I thought, hey, whatever happens tomorrow is fighting. But look what I've done. Look where I've got myself, and my family are all together. We're all celebrating this. Look where we are in New York.
I was wondering, they cut to a couple of guys holding a Welsh flag right after. Do you know those people?
No, funny enough. Chael saw them in the airport.
Okay.
I think they're from Mid Wales or somewhere around there. I don't actually know them. But they come to support me. Yeah, I don't know them personally. I've never met them before until I met them on the night. I bumped into them on the night. Yeah,
that's amazing.
I don't know them. Yeah, just things like that. There was a lot of support in there.
Did you know where your family was sitting? Could you see them?
At the top, yeah.
Could you see them, or was it too far?
Just about.
Okay.
Yeah, just about. But I tried looking for them. But there's levels.
Yeah.
There's a few levels up there. The tickets were a lot of money, so they got the.
What was it like when you saw them? When you saw them afterwards?
I was emotional, seeing my mother, how happy my mother is just like, wow, when you look at the full journey of my life, seeing that, everybody together, happy, what we're celebrating, it's special. I'm so glad I got to give that, this moment in time, this weekend will live forever. It'll be a proud moment we can look back on, a positive moment we can look back on. That I turned, bad into good, I guess, in life. That's special. I'm so happy. I'm so proud. I'm overwhelmed, over the moon, grateful. I'm not silly. It doesn't last forever. I enjoyed every single second of the week leading up, and then I got that. Wow.
What was that phone call like? You were in the hotel, I think, and you and Shaky were about to go to the arena. You were playing cards, and your mom called you.
Yeah. I spoke to my mother, just talking. She was like, yeah, good luck in that. And I was trying to keep it together, and then I just put the phone down and just burst into tears, because I just think like, wow, mate. We're in New York, what I'm about to go and do. It's like I had a real emotional moment with my uncle as well last night. It's because I don't know, life just kind of, I look at it's kind of flashed before me. When I look at it's like a time lapse, like boom, 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 and now we're here. So it's like a rush, a flood, emotion just is coming over me. I'm not going to cry today though.
Hey, it's all good.
But it's emotional. Like it's tears of pride.
Yeah.
Because like that's how, happy, relieved, and proud of myself I am to be in this position. So, yeah, and then we played cards then to take my mind off everything. And then we got to the arena and it was business. I loved it. I loved the warm up. I loved the anticipation. It's like, did I say this analogy to you privately? Imagine you're in a shootout. Did I say that one?
No.
So if me and you were in a shootout now, both looking at the guns, one of us is there like shaking, and the other one's just holding the gun, dead cold, holding the gun. It's like that's like a battle in itself. As much as you want to be shaking, you got to just stay there composed.
Yeah.
As if this, go on then, do it, shoot me, pull the trigger, kind of thing. So I take pride in winning that battle before the fight. I think be the guy who's cold and calm and
you felt like you did.
100%.
Did you feel that from him? Did you feel him shaking?
I did. I had that energy about him. Yeah, bless him. Unfortunate result for him. We never got to have the beer after that. We said we would. He was super sound guy. Shook his hand in the hotel and that. So we never got to have the beer. I did send him a text because I watched the fight back and I heard on the commentary he lost his parents through tragedy. So what a warrior. And I actually texted him. I'm sure I can. It's not. I can tell you what I said, can't I?
Sure.
Yeah. I texted him saying, you should be so proud of yourself, what you've just done. You're a legend for what you've just done. You've just fought in Madison Square Garden, you know what I mean? And this was before I found out he lost his parents to the cancers. It explains the tattoos. Mm-hmm. So fair play to him.
He wrote you back?
No, he hasn't. Yeah,
okay.
I don't expect it.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, you don't want to be that guy, do you?
Sure.
Over the top, nice to the guy you
just beat. Yeah,
don't need that.
Yep.
But we said we'd have a beer. We didn't get to have it, so I just felt courteous to just be like, usually we get that moment. Like I had a beer with Preston after I fought him in July. Didn't get that moment with him. So fair
New York robbed you of the beer on the way back, huh?
I know, yeah, they're super strict. Same as they wouldn't let Chael walk me up. Obviously, Chael was in the tunnel.
Yeah, so tell us what happened here, because I saw this I was waiting for it. And then I'm like, fuck, we didn't get to. By the way, I need to.
Mate.
Got you one of these too. What you got? You know
on,
this
mate.
one? You know this one?
It's a map.
You know this?
Yeah,
I think they told me it's a. They told me it's a Spanish. Oh, no. What? I had this here for you. You psychopath.
Grow up, Ariel.
What?
You
did that with your mouth?
Yeah. How do you think? How do you think? Go on, yeah.
Come on.
Yes, come on,
cheers,
brother.
Mate. Cheers.
That one. I didn't think I brought a beer. I didn't know if you'd have
you said you were gonna bring. I said we both have to bring.
We both come through. Yeah.
Oh yeah. By the way.
Oh.
Last time you brought me a gift, I brought you Helwani merch as well.
Oh my God! Ooh,
yeah,
shit.
come on,
Thank you so much.
Okay, I don't know if you're an XL. I mean, your arms certainly are. Yeah. So there you go.
Yes, the merch. Thank you, mate.
No problem. You don't have to open it now. Don't worry. I just wanted to show you that it wasn't, wasn't worn. It's straight out.
Thank you, mate. Yeah. Thank you.
So what happened with Chael?
Oh yeah. So one of the do you call them blue shirts of the UFC? I don't know.
What the brass?
One of the boys that does the running. It's like the running in the event.
Okay.
He came up, showed me a text saying Chael's doing hits with ESPN or something. He's not going to be able to come down to the tunnel. So I was like, I'm not going to see him. And then I walked around the corner. Gassy, sorry, mate.
Oh, sorry.
I walked around the corner and there he was. And I thought, you fucking...
You didn't know?
No, but he told me that he couldn't
Look at this
come.
shot right here.
Yeah, he told me he couldn't come.
This is out of a movie right here.
Mate.
The way they shot that with him clapping, this is like straight out of Rocky.
Wow. Did he? And they
show it again. Show it one more time.
I said to him, fuck it, just come. And he went, I'd love to, I can't. Yeah.
We're going to replay it.
Yeah.
But this is so you had no idea at that point. At that point, the thing was over.
They told me, it was over, yeah. But you're locked in at that point. I thought, well, that would have been cool. He done his best.
What does he say to you right there?
He said, you smell fantastic.
That's
yeah, we had a funny little moment, yeah, because I give him a kiss. I was like, I love you, Chael. And, he said...
What do you say to him?
When I first saw him?
Like right here.
He said, I said, I like to smell fresh. I said, I like to smell fresh.
You actually put cologne on?
No, but I think I just put that much on throughout the week. It probably was just infested on... Yeah, I don't know, I got this phobia of smell.
He could have walked you out right there.
They're strict, mate. The New York guys,
you felt it throughout the week?
Yeah, the New York commission when you get there, they're on your case, yeah.
Okay.
So I thought maybe there would be, nobody wants to get fined or anything. But he did his best, and he came down and saw me, and that was perfect. That was enough. It was cool to see him. And it's weird because I don't know. We just felt like it was like it's like an Avengers thing, isn't it? It's like some sort of.
What I loved about it was almost like a passing of the torch.
Oh wow!
Seriously,
that is an honor for you to say
that. Was beautiful. I loved it. I loved everything about it.
That is a massive honor.
And he doesn't do that. You know, Chael's a very reserved guy. I know him on a personal level. Like when we travel, when I was working on ESPN with him and Fox, you know, everyone likes to go out and drink or go to the restaurant and stuff. Chael's favorite thing to do is room service, and he orders movies off the hotel TV.
Oh, is it?
He's not even, and one lovely thing that he does is he'll order a movie and his wife will get the movie back home, the loveliness, and they'll watch it together on iPad.
Wow.
This is Chael. And so he doesn't like to go out. He doesn't like to be seen. He doesn't like to talk. When we used to watch the fights at T-Mobile, we used to sit in the back, and he would want to sit in the back with me and be away from everyone. Like he doesn't want, you would think he wants to be the life of the party and the spotlight on him, but he's the complete opposite. So him going out of his way to do that is very significant.
Wow.
He doesn't want that attention.
Wow.
So I was really impressed that he did it.
He says that a lot. He says it's a very nice thing for me to do. He says that a lot, that I bring him along. But I think that's just the honest, I'm just only honest about it. That's you know how grateful I am for that man, you know?
Yeah, I know.
That it's that moment we had before I fought, because of how calm I felt. I saw him, and it's weird because that's too much of an honor for me to say passing of the torch. But the way I kind of treated him, it wasn't like it was like we were on the same level, where you know, which we are. You know what I mean?
And that is the passing of the torch.
And I brought him in, and I like grabbed him and pulled him in like I would do come here, give him a kiss on the cheek. I love you, Chael. I love you too. And he went, wow, you smell fantastic. You know, like in typical Chael, you smell. What is that? What am I getting now? What am I getting? I said, I like to smell fresh. I like to smell fresh. And then he said, I believe in you, stud. I actually promised him I'd win the fight. I promised him. I said, I've got his chair. I promise you. You know, we just had that.
Yeah.
Word for word. I'm not gonna be able to get it right now. Maybe on the night, but yeah.
Did you see him afterwards?
I couldn't get a hold of him.
Okay.
No, yeah. His last active was the same. He was obviously super busy. So yeah, he's a busy man. But I saw him when I needed him. You know what I mean? He was there when I needed him. Fair play to him.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Brilliant.
My mother so loves him as well. My mother absolutely loves him because obviously she's seen so much of him when I was growing up. She become a fan of him because obviously I was watching.
Of course,
and she can't believe it. She was like, just earlier on, my brother said, one day if Oban gets married, Chael will be at the wedding, you can meet again. You know? And she was like, oh my God, no way. So yeah.
By the way, is it Oban?
It's Oban, yeah.
Oh, so we keep saying it wrong, huh? I'm saying like Oban, but it's Oban.
Oban.
Ah.
It's like Oban.
Oban.
But so many people have said it wrong for so long.
Oban.
I just tune out to it.
Yeah.
So in school they call me Oban, and Auburn, and just.
Am I saying it now right? Oban. Oban.
I don't mind how you say it.
I like it. It's on Israel Adesanya. It's Israel Adesanya. I like it
Oban,
to be
Oban. It's like Oban.
Oban.
Yeah, don't worry. Honestly, yeah. So all my best mates even get it wrong, but it's just kind of what it's called.
I'm sure
only my mother really.
When
I hear it, when I hear it said like that, I know it's like you know, I get that feeling like my mother saying it. You know, it's like my mother, my brother and sisters. They
How many people did you have in?
There's a photo. Have I got a photo? I'm not gonna be able to find it. I want to say 30 people.
Wow.
Yeah, we
Those
flew over.
Tickets aren't cheap.
No, and they made the effort. They booked the time off work. They made the flights aren't cheap either. Neither are the hotels, and they all made the effort. That's wow. And do you know what I mean? It's huge. Even if it was 5 people, but it was 20 people, and that's not millions. You know, like that's. I had everyone in the world as far as I was concerned behind me.
Did you even go to bed on Saturday?
Nah, 45 minutes.
Really?
45 minutes.
What did you guys do after when you saw them? I can't imagine what you guys
it was Sunday was the day of drinking.
Oh, that was the day.
I was wasted yesterday.
What'd you do?
We were at the Liberty in New York.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to the Liberty. They looked after us all. They paid for the drinks for us.
Wow.
All day. Yeah, looked at anything you want, we'll sort the check, they said. Yeah. So we had a skin for yesterday. I probably had 3 hours again. As soon as I like break in my sleep, I don't want to go back because of the life I'm living. You know what I mean?
It's like, but you're on a high, right?
Complete. I can't explain it.
Yes.
I cannot explain the high I'm on, mate. It's madness.
When are you here till?
I go back tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Unfortunately, but hey, I've done everything I wanted to do. We've had our chats. I don't see this as an interview. I've come in just see you and have a chat.
I'm drinking a beer on my show. I've never done this. 15 years I've been doing this show.
We make history on Saturday night, and we make history today.
Yeah.
We make history
Which
today.
one's your favorite, by the way, of the three?
I like that one. That was
liked
really
the
good. Yeah, that was. Yeah.
You want another one?
Yeah. Oh, mate. Send it over, brother. Come
Go
on.
on, mate. Go on.
It's a good job I got that driver, Carlos.
He's the man. Can I ask? You mentioned in the post-fight press conference about a flag that Shaky had in his pocket.
Yes.
What is
That's
that
the flag I always take out So my dad died. It'd be 20 years ago in January. Wow. And the flag was made just after he died, and
what does the flag say?
it's just Paul
It just says his name.
on there. But the commissioner came out, and obviously he was like, "Oh man, he was happy to have it wrapped around my wrist." I talked him into it, basically.
The one from Saturday.
Yeah, but I didn't have it wrapped around my wrist. I had a Shaky said I'll put it in my pocket, and I don't know. It's like I didn't. I sound like some spiritual.
No, I like that. I like that.
I didn't want to resist anything. So it was like
I like it.
it was like a Bruce Lee flow kind of mindset I had with it. So he wanted to put it in the pocket. Yeah, okay, it's in the pocket kind of thing. Like I'm super superstitious about fight. Like I've told you with the superstitions I have. You know my shorts, the custom ones.
Yeah.
I have a shakeout fight day that I hit the pads to shake the weight cut off, and I always wear them shorts. And I forgot to wear the shorts, so it was like I went upstairs and I said to Shakes, I fucking forgot. I forgot to put my shorts on for the shakeout. It's like. You know, but it could be a good thing. Like you're that confident, you don't need these superstitions. And I was like, yeah, you're right. And I'm a little superstition bag. The flag was in there. There's a Bruce Lee book in there. There's a photo of my mother and father in there. And there's a bracelet in there that my mother got for me. Well, she's going to find out now. It said my name on it. But I had this coat on, this puffer jacket. I had it on when I left for the fight, on the way to the fight. I got into the changing room. I looked at my wrist. It was fucking gone. I thought, fuck, I've lost it. But then it was like these superstitious things that I've always done kind of all got kind of took away from me. And it's like, I like with the Chael thing, when that couldn't come, he said it couldn't happen, which of course he did do it in the end. But like, yeah, all them things, like them little habits I had all kind of got took away from me. And I've got another mad one. But yeah, then it.
Well, by the way, did you find the bracelet?
No, I lost it.
Fucking
But
hell.
the garden has it now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't mind. Do you know what I mean?
What's the other mad one?
Well, the mad thing that happened.
Yeah.
So yeah, that happened, but obviously I felt like it was for a reason. And then I went into the octagon before the fight. And I walked out. I just kind of bullied my way to the arena. I don't know if I was allowed to be there or not. And the camera crew let me into the cage. And the step, I was kind of just visualizing, trying to imagine being there. I'm going to be in a few hours. And on the step said, "Fortune favors the brave." And I've got this tattoo on my chest. "Fortune favors the brave" in Latin. I've got that on my chest. I had the urge to get it before the fight. And I never knew that it said that on the steps. And I had the urge to get it before the fight. And then I saw it and I was like, all these things kept happening, you know? It was like
You just got this tattoo?
Yeah, I had the urge to get it before the fight, yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I just...
How long before the fight? There it is.
Yeah, probably 4 weeks.
Nice hat, by the way.
Yeah.
Who gave you that?
And I just rubbed it off on the camera crew. And Saturday night, I made America great again.
Yeah, no, I think so. You made the world great again.
I made the world great again, yeah. But yeah, I had the urge to get it, and then I saw it, and just little things like that kept popping up, and yeah, it was a mad week. I definitely believe in some form of higher power in that sense, for definite. Like my brother said, we had the chat. Like obviously, losing my dad is it's like, but without losing my dad, would we be here? So in the same way, I don't know if this offends anybody now, religious talk, but they say Jesus died for our sins kind of thing. I just like to think my dad didn't die for nothing. He died for this. You know what I mean? So that's the way I kind of look at life.
So you go back home tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do you take a holiday? Do you go take a break, or how do you keep this momentum going? Because I know people asked you about London, and you said it's not pay-per-view. The lines were great. They might turn it into a it's fantastic. I love all of it. I love it so much.
The momentum. I've got a house I just bought, so I finally own my property now. So I'll be moving into that. I'll be hopefully pretty busy with that, getting all that sorted. So I'm just going to enjoy this win. I'll be fighting early next year, hopefully on a. I'll make it my own, wherever it is. I'll make it big.
Christmas last year, you weren't signed yet, or were you signed yet? You were, right? Oh yeah, because but you were. I mean, who knew what was to come, right? Imagine, look at the difference.
Bag of nerves. I was just like, right. I'm where I've always wanted to be. I've got to make it happen now, you know. Now it's like here it is. And Dana said to me when he signed me the day, I'll never forget. He said, "Be careful what you wish for, kid." It's like he didn't want to, but the promo swayed him, and maybe someone gave him a nudge. So it was all nothing. None of this was guaranteed. And now I'm sat here doing this, talking to you, which is an honor in itself. Enjoying my different cuisines of beers. I'm Mr. TKO. I am Mr. TKO.
Wow, I didn't even notice that. I didn't notice.
So yeah,
that's amazing.
Nate from TKO, he met me after the press conference and gave me this.
That's fantastic. Did you see Trips there?
I didn't see him. No, I cut
Stephanie there too.
Yeah, I didn't see it. We couldn't get down there. I was busy. It was tough. You know when they shut the streets off and Trump was coming in. It was super hard to get back to the arena, so we were late getting back. So I didn't even realize he was there. Trips.
But they love you,
mate. Fucking, I'm a lucky guy, ain't I? Like,
is that a bucket list thing as well?
What's that?
Like, do you want to be involved in an angle?
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Yeah. That's like I don't want to call it a retirement plan, but without a doubt, yeah. I just want to keep this building. I'm hungry. I'm greedy, and like I've proved, I'm not going to stop until I get everything I want out of this. And if I slip, if I fall, if I'm held back, well, I'll get there eventually. You know, I'll do everything. I'll get everything I want out of this life. 100%, mate.
What did you make of the glove drama of the week?
I didn't care, but it must have done something.
Yeah,
maybe it did.
Okay, so you fought with the old gloves in February.
Yeah.
New gloves in July, and then back to the old for this one.
That's right. Yeah.
So which ones do you like better?
I gotta love the old gloves after that.
Yeah.
No, the right glove I love. No, yeah. The old gloves, I think.
Why is that?
You can just make a better fist. Like the new gloves is like there's a lot of there's a large bulk on the I don't know what set. It's like the wrist. Then you have another section here. Then you have the pad. Whereas the old gloves is just like leather, and then there's a big.
Okay.
It's a bit more of a boxing glove. Like you've got more confidence in throwing, and your fist naturally clenches a bit better. So, but there's a bar in the glove on the new ones which stops you bending your wrist back. So obviously the eye pokes would be less because you can only like go to there. Whereas on the new gloves you've got full range of motion of your wrist. So the new gloves are kind of harder to grapple in and everything. But I'd say keep the old ones.
Sounds like they are.
Yeah.
It's an amazing thing. I don't know, who knows, but imagine it was the new gloves and people say the new gloves lead to less knockouts. And imagine you wearing you know what I mean? Like a sliding doors thing.
Yeah.
Maybe it was meant to be that you wear the old gloves, that leads to you know what I mean?
There's another one.
It's someone's looking over your shoulder.
Someone's looking over me.
I mean, the fact that WWE and UFC are even together as one in the era that you come up. This could be 10 years ago where they could, you know what I mean?
It's time. I've said this. Yeah. I've said this with like complete and utter serious and conviction. Like, there's no surprise. I don't think someone's looking over me. My dad
has to be
some sort of. It's like it's written, and I believe in it. I believe that it's written. I told everybody with a straight face. I said King Kong would be fresh off the Empire State Building, jumping out with me, and he'd have a rough night too on Saturday. You know what I mean? It was like I know what I can do. I've gone and done it. You know, I'm not surprised. I'm relieved. that I showed the world what I could do. Like you even said, did you say when we talked the other day, the finish is coming, or are we going to see the best of you? Because I know it's a marathon, not a sprint. When I'm going to be in this game for a long time, and I'm just getting started. I think that was a big one.
What I enjoy about you is that like you take it all in. You're grateful to be here, like we said. Like you have a great appreciation, and so I'm just wondering, as a member of the UK, to see the explosion for Tom. This week, like at the press conference and whatnot, to see people backing him, Americans backing him, right? It wasn't like we were in London and people are chanting his name. What did you make of all of that?
That's amazing. It's like good guys when they become stars.
Yeah,
you're happy for him. He is a good genuine.
You have a relationship with him?
Not on a. I have no reason to. I'm not. What's the word I'm trying to say? It's like
you're cordial, you're friendly, but your paths like haven't crossed.
Mates. He sent me that message of support for my debut. I've like said well done. There's no, we're not for like me and Chael are a lot closer than Tom are. But he's just a good guy. You tip your hat to him. We come from the same part of the world. We came through the same leagues. So we naturally back each other, and to see the position he's in, he's the star. He's like a real heavyweight champion. It's good. I'm happy. Same as Paddy. Paddy's another one who's like a good guy. You know what I mean? Who's like when they get that recognition, like boys like that. You know what I mean? You don't have to speak to them every day, but when they're in that position, it's like you're happy for them. You know what I mean?
Ian, another one.
Ian, yeah. Ian again. It's like I don't like to be bitter or jealous.
Were you guys rivals at one point?
Me and Ian?
Yeah.
No. We were actually quite friendly in Cage Warriors. We'd speak all the time, and like I don't know. We just keep in touch. Like ask each other how camp's going and stuff like that. We were like we were 3-0, same age at one point, and he went off quicker than I did. But
I do wonder what's coming your way. I mean, I had some people reach out asking, who represents you.
Yeah.
I feel like the Oban. I fucked it up.
Just say
Oban.
Yeah.
I feel like business is booming.
It is, mate. We did big business Saturday, didn't we? I had a good chat with Nate from TKO. Hopefully, we've got some big things coming up early next year. It's cool.
When you sign with the UFC off Contender Series, is it a 4-fight deal?
Yeah.
So one left.
Hopefully, we're going to renegotiate and get that locked in.
Before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to fight anywhere else.
No.
I don't want to fight anywhere else. But maybe they know that, so what's the point in signing me? They know.
Usually they lock it up.
Yeah, get it locked up. I'm a lifer. Yeah. That's the way I see it. I'm not going anywhere. So, I'm a grateful man. Very, very grateful. We got it done on Saturday, and we're just going to keep going. Did
you hear from any of your Nando's former colleagues?
I did, yeah. I seen a story earlier. One of the boys, funny enough, the story I told you, I was working with the boy that night when I was watching Ian.
Yeah.
I was working with him, and he commented on it, like messing around. It's surreal, surreal. But yeah, now look where I am. It's crazy.
Have you seen any of the sights and sounds of New York, or is it just been drinking?
I did. I went to.
It's not bad, by the way. I might get on the. Is it the piss?
Get on the piss. What are you doing later?
What? Well, no, I have to do a show, but I just...
after the show.
No, I don't... What do you think I am? Some sort of degenerate?
Yeah, well, you will be if you bother. Yeah, you might become one.
This is the most amount of beer I've had in years.
Oh, well, I'm grateful you shared it with me. I'll finish that open one.
But I tell you, it's not bad.
That's nice, that is. Have you not drunk one of these before?
It's been a while.
Years ago, been a while,
a degenerate kid, I was once a gangster myself in the streets of Canada.
Montreal. That's right, yeah.
Thank you.
I'll have to visit there one day.
Yeah, you would love it. But wait, what were we saying now? The sights and sounds of New York.
Yeah, I went to the Brooklyn Bridge earlier. I saw the Ground Zero. That's the... Yeah, very sad.
Yeah.
I think I've been around that bad.
Did you go to Times Square?
Yeah. I was just by the hotel, yeah.
Oh, right,
it's
of course.
Disneyland down there. It's crazy, isn't it? I think I've done it all. I haven't done the Statue of Liberty.
Have you had pizza?
Nah. I tried having one on the night, and it just made a mess. I didn't want to get my t-shirt dirty.
I get some pizza. John's.
Yeah, I had a hot dog.
Okay, on the street?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was small. It was, it was cheap. It was small. I went to Wall Street earlier. I was there. I've kind of done
Okay,
it
you've
all.
done a lot.
But you know what? If you lock me in a pitch black room with no phone, nothing, I would just be like...
You'd be buzzing. Yeah, you'd be dancing.
Like literally, I 45 minutes sleep. What was it?
Why 45, by the way?
Because I remember checking the time. It was
No,
like,
meaning like, did you have to wake up, or you just like?
No, it was like 7:15 in the morning, and then I got up at like 5:08, and I was
Just because you were buzzing.
I was like, yeah, no, I needed a piss, and then I just went to go back to sleep, and I was just like, I put some music on. I was just packing my stuff. I was just like, this is just dancing, just enjoying.
There's no feeling like that, right?
Mate, I haven't come down since this 22nd of August 2023. I haven't come down then. I'm just up, and now I'm the king of the world as far as I'm concerned.
Are you the type of person that worries that it's gonna come crashing down? Like this can't, this shouldn't happen to me.
Nah.
Something you don't think like that.
But I do worry that it'll come. I don't worry. Sorry, mate.
No problem.
I don't worry that it's gonna come crashing down, but I'm not. It could all come crashing down one day. So you just enjoy every day. The Godfather Kenton, that'll mean a lot to the boys. He says there's no trial run. So in life, there's no trial run. Nobody ever come back down from heaven and said, it's good in heaven, boys, and had another life kind of thing. No trial run. One life, live it.
Yeah.
So every day, I just try and make sure I'm living. Do you know what I mean? And
love that.
Yeah. All my mates are the same. That's why we're all pretty fucked in the head. We're all just like, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Yeah.
These are friends from school? Like you've known them for a while?
School and just life. Yeah.
By the way, can I ask about your relationship with Shaky? Because just seeing how tight you guys are, and he's a bit of a father figure, right? Obviously,
without
Jack.
A doubt.
Would you say he's a father figure to you as well as a coach?
It's like Shaky and Carl, my two. They're like it's like having two gay dads. It's like having two. Do you know what I mean? They are my father figures. Like I kind of lean on them a lot. If I need something, I'll ring them and talk about anything. It's because I feel like I've got this duty now. Like my mother, for example, I got to make sure I look after her. I wouldn't. Of course, I turn to my mother for if I ever needed anything. But I like the thought of just looking after my mother now. For what we've all gone through in life. It's like I'm quite soppy. I'm soft like that. Believe it or not, underneath this fucking.
No.
Underneath this. So if I need something, I'll ring them, and they'll give me like an honest account of what I need to hear, not what I want to hear. They'll tell me straight, and that a massive reason of why I'm the man I am right now is because of my coaches, and they'll keep me in line. They'll fucking funny enough, we barely argued this week. That was another mad thing we didn't.
Usually.
We bicker about bollocks, yeah. You can't say, remember? When you were like that, I say bollocks.
Yeah.
We bicker about bollocks, yeah. Nothing important.
When did you meet Shaky?
I met him 2017. It was my second amateur fight, and I didn't fight under him at this point. I was in university, college in Bristol, which is like an hour from where I live. And I didn't fight under him. I thought, and he was the matchmaker for the show. So I went in and gave my ticket money over, and we had a mutual friend, a mutual story actually. I found this handbag at my university bus stop, and I looked at the bag. It was full. It was a nice bag. I checked the purse. I saw the girl's name. I messaged her on Facebook, found her, checked the ID and that, and gave her the bag back.
Wow.
And it turns out, she come to Nando's in Bristol.
Wow.
To get the bag back. And it turns out that father, or the mother or the father, knew Shaky and then put it on Facebook. This guy put it on Facebook. This guy, Oban Elliott, what a nice guy. He kept my daughter's purse and nothing was out of it, and gave it back. And then he saw that and said, I seen a nice story about you the other day. That was the first time I met him, yeah.
Wow.
Seen a nice story about you the day you gave, what's her name now, that girl? I can't remember. Gave her that bag back, yeah. That was the first time I met him, yeah. And now I'm like, he's like, I don't know, the little ADHD child he never asked for.
But that is crazy. That's karma once again.
I guess.
Looking after you. I mean, you don't have to do that.
Nah.
And that person posts it, and then he sees that. I mean,
But, if that was my sister's bag, I wouldn't want somebody taking that, my mother's bag, I wouldn't be doing things that generate good karma if somebody took my mother's bag, for example, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, yeah. I'm not an angel.
No, I know.
I got morals.
Clearly.
No, exactly.
Clearly.
Exactly. So, yeah, just shit like that, yeah.
This time next year, November 2025, where are we at? What's coming?
I'll probably be in the top 15 and fucking I'll be big then.
You're not going to come on the show like this easily.
Nah,
it's going to be like, hey,
no, of course I come on the show. Of course I come
50K.
No, I'll be just keep it going. Keep it going. Even if I'm not, even if whatever. I don't know. I've done it. In my opinion, I did it the day I got signed. I fulfilled my promises to myself. This is all about added bonus.
But now you have new goals, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah. But of course, I'll walk through that top 15. No drama. Just I've got no. I don't fear. I don't fear any occasion. I don't fear any man. I'm not stupid. I know there's challenges ahead of me, but I can't stress it enough. There's not a man alive that is going to stop me getting everything I want out of this game. Just like I said, like with Big Bad Bassil on the weekend, by all accounts, he's the right guy in the right place. He's just at the wrong time, and that goes for the fucking lot of them. That's the way. That goes for a lot of them. Tough shit.
What do you make of the news that came out on Friday, Ian versus Shavkat?
That's huge, isn't it? And I'm happy for Ian. Well done. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And Shavkat's a beast, But yeah.
Who do you think's the champ this time next year?
I don't know. Me. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Me. Fuck him. Yeah.
By the way, a big weekend for both of us. I mean, I was at the Tyson fight. Did you happen to watch?
God, I can't believe I even mentioned that.
I mean,
yet.
no, listen, it's all about you. It's all about you. No, it's okay. Did you happen to catch it?
Of course I did, yeah.
Was it buffering for you too?
No. It was good. I genuinely, I texted you, didn't I? Straight away. Are you all right? I texted you.
Oh, that was after the
Tyson was.
Yeah, he was terrifying.
Hey, no, that was the day
That was
before.
at the weigh-ins, yeah.
Fuck me. And he went for it in the first 2 rounds. I was gutted when.
What did you think? What was your overall feeling?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
What a spectacle.
People are like, oh, it's a sham. It's a this. It's a.
Well, of course, I mean, we got a. What is he? 27, 28?
27 versus 58.
Yeah, fucking hell. That's rough, innit? I didn't like to see him even throwing punches at Mike. But I guess Jake was in there, and it's like.
Do you think he went easy on him?
Nah.
Because there's two sides of the coin.
What do you think?
I think he took his foot off the gas. But there's other people, and he's saying the same. But then there's other people like Dana who said on Saturday, like, nah, he just couldn't beat him. And so now he's saying that as an excuse. What do you think?
Honestly, now, I hope Jake took it off the gas.
Yeah.
I hope, because, I don't know. I don't think this persona that Jake puts out there is quite him. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like he's a better guy than he gives off.
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely do think that. So, but saying that, Tyson was, trying to kill him in the first 2. And that was brilliant to see. Not that, I'm desperate to see Jake Paul fail. I'm not. I don't care if anybody... I actually love... We will get back to this. I love Jake Paul's quote, funnily enough. The skyscraper one.
Oh, yeah.
While we're in New York. And it's a brilliant quote. Why worry about... Skyscrapers don't worry about other... because they can just keep... You can just... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no...
Building, yep.
So if somebody's doing really well... Just don't worry about them because you can just build yours just as high. There's nothing stopping you. But yeah, I hope he did take his foot off the gas on Uncle Mike. He's 58 years old. I wouldn't have liked to see Mike get flatlined. That would have been rough. But so hopefully he did. That was my main fear, is seeing an older man getting fucking brain damage, But I thought it was a fantastic spectacle. Like
Some suit on Helwani, huh? I mean, wow. Did you see that?
Go back and you know what?
Thank you.
Congratulations for having that role. That's amazing. You must be so happy. Like
I was buzzing too.
talk about me doing like you're doing everything you wanted. I'm sure you are. I'm more probably.
When you were talking about some of the, obviously we had different weekends, but I felt the same way afterwards.
You
Like,
probably
I can't
just
believe
sat
that
there.
just
I bet you
happened.
sat in your hotel room and went, "Look at fucking me. I'm the voice of this whole thing." You're like
Surreal.
You're as big, if not, you're as big as what Mean Gene Okerlund was to wrestling to MMA. You are, mate.
Some people used to say that to me as an insult.
Why?
But people don't like the pro wrestling. Oh, you're Mean Gene. You're
Nah,
not
but you're
legit.
mean-
But I'm like, that's a compliment. Mean
Nah,
Gene's the fucking
you're
man.
like, yeah, you're the voice. You're the voice. You should be super.
You
proud
say
of
that to
yourself
all
as
of them,
well.
don't you?
Nah, I don't speak to any of them.
No.
No, I don't speak to
It
any
was
of them.
great.
Nah.
It was a great weekend. So happy for you.
Thank you, mate.
Truly, really happy
yeah.
for you. And I mean, like it's hard. I always tried to be Mr. Journalist down the middle. I went to journalism school, but we're also human beings.
Yeah.
And when we get to learn about you and your story and how much this all means to you, I won't lie. I was in there and I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
We all had the group chat. And all the boys who work on the show, and
Yeah.
we were talking about which beer we're gonna get and stuff like that.
Oh,
Like
wow.
it was. I was genuinely happy for you. And then you fucking nailed everything. You nailed everything from the knockout to the celebration to the post-fight interview. You freaking nailed it all.
That's how I feel now, mate.
Yeah.
It's like I can't even feel that I've done it. That much.
It was like A++++. There wasn't one mistake. By the way, the one mistake was the freaking scorecards.
Oh,
Could you imagine that?
fucking God, I can't. Do you know, mate?
Derek Cleary. There it is. This is some of the craziest bullshit I've ever seen. I can't believe this nearly happened to me. Derek Cleary, you don't even qualify for my old job at Nando's, you absolute buffoon. Derek Cleary gave the first 2 rounds.
DC, Derek Cleary, DC, daft cunt. That is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. And but the thing is, I've just said that now. Fuck.
No, you're okay.
What if he judges my fights again?
Listen, we know that there's, I mean.
Come on.
Yeah.
You've got some of the best brains in you've got some of the best brains in MMA. Watching the fight, listen to the fight. Yeah, Joe Rogan. Yeah, he's 2 up. DC. Yeah, he's 2 up. Of
course.
John Allen, yeah, he's 2 up. Every journalist in the media
Even his
room at the
corner,
UFC.
even his corner was telling him that he
Mate,
needed a knockout.
that is like when I think about this, right? Mate, there would have been a serious darkness coming over me
Yeah.
if that went to the cards, right? That could have been a split, But imagine, I don't know, something mad happened in the last round and he took me down and controlled me. Well, I won the first 2. It's 29-28. I would think I'd win. Imagine if I lost.
Yeah. Oh.
Going to the cards, this whole thing, and then you've got people like that judging. And it's not just that. It's, imagine if I was skint and I needed the money.
Yeah.
And it's just half my money. Imagine if I had that is I can't believe it nearly happened to me. And I feel terrible for the boys it has happened to, because that is just a
Awful.
disgrace. If you'd have took that off my mother, that's the way I see that. I see her dancing in the Liberty last night, having a good time, and I saw how happy everybody was. And imagine if that didn't happen because of that fucking muppet.
Well,
So
it didn't need to happen.
No,
You
we
made it.
did it. Yeah.
You made
Back
it happen.
Back on the positive.
Well done.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you, bro.
You're the freaking man. Oban Elliott. Now 8 in a row.
Yeah.
3-0 in the UFC. 4-0 if you consider Contender Series as part of the UFC, which I kind of do.
Yeah.
What a freaking year for you. Congratulations. Enjoy the holidays. Enjoy everything. Enjoy your time in New York. And thank you for coming back and being a man of your word. We got Tom Aspinall standing by, so we're going to talk to him in a moment. I'll say goodbye to Oban Elliott, the freaking man, the Welsh gangster, victorious performance of the night bonus on Saturday. Thanks for watching this video. Hey, before you go, do me a favor, hit that sub button, give us a thumbs up, hit the little bell thingy as well. Leave us a nice comment or 2. We appreciate you all very much.